everyone, my name is Natalie Welch and I'm here with ProWrite. We are here in Baltimore, Maryland at Johns Hopkins University to speak to some students about their experiences. Let's go. So what's your name?
I'm Sophia Triantis.
And where are you from?
Right outside of DC, so about an hour away.
What do you study here?
Biomedical engineering.
And what year are you?
I'm a junior.
What's your name?
Hi, my name's Shubi.
And what's your year?
I'm a freshman.
What's your major?
I think it's neuroscience, but I'm not sure yet.
Where are you from?
I'm from Illinois.
What's your name?
Hassan.
And what do you study?
Bio, but not really sure.
What year are you?
Sophomore.
So what's your name?
Lorraine.
And what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
What do you study here?
Film and Media Studies.
And where are you from?
I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut.
What's your name?
I'm Michael Diamran.
And where are you from?
I'm from California.
What do you study?
I study biophysics. Yeah.
And what year are you?
I'm a junior.
What's your name?
I'm Nikhil.
And where are you from?
I'm from Indiana.
And what do you study here?
I study biomedical engineering.
And you're a grad student?
Yeah, master's.
Awesome. What year?
I'm first year.
Awesome.
I'm in the dual degree program, so I'm going to China next year as well.
Oh, can you talk about that? What is that?
So it's a partnership between Tsinghua University and Johns Hopkins. So essentially, like I do my coursework here for a year, and I do my thesis work there. It's a unique opportunity. I think Hopkins is one of the only places that has it.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your experience at Johns Hopkins so far?
So far, maybe like an 8.
I give it, I'll say 8, probably be a 10 by the time I graduate.
It's hard to rate it on a scale. I think it's definitely been a really outstanding experience with amazing opportunity. So closer to a 10 for sure, but you know, college always has its ups and downs.
I'm taking Orgo this year, so probably bringing it down a little bit, but probably 8, 9.
I mean, I've only been here for a few months, but I've been having a lot of fun, so yeah, probably like a 9, I guess, yeah.
I would rate it
It's okay to be
like
honest.
a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the coursework is pretty intense, especially grad students, like definitely harder than undergrad, like significantly harder. I basically live in Brody, so
Gotcha.
I think like most students here. But and like social life is okay, but if for grad students it's a lot different because like most people are a lot older, like 26, 27, so it's not like the young crowd anymore.
Is there anything that has surprised you about being at Johns Hopkins?
Yeah, I heard that Johns Hopkins is all about studying and everyone here is very studious and serious, but it's been a lot more fun than I expected.
I think a very warm atmosphere, like all the people that I've met are really eager to collaborate, which I think is super important, especially as you get into more challenging work and research, and it's definitely, you know, a very warm and inviting group of people.
I was surprised at the facilities mainly, like because I came here not knowing that how big JHU was in robotics, and I wanted to incorporate robotics in my like biomedical research. So like I came here and I saw the robotorium, like, and I was like pretty amazed by that. So that was something I didn't expect.
I mean, I guess going in, everyone was like talking about like cutthroat culture and stuff like that, and you don't really see it here much at all. Like everyone's really helpful, like, hey, if you have a test next week, like let's study together or let's do homework together. So I guess that was kind of surprising.
Although there are like mostly like, you know, sciencey, like pre-med students, they do have really good humanities as well, which is like what made me really happy, because that was like the one thing I was worried about coming in.
I was surprised how receptive professors are here. You just email them and they're always down to talk, whether it's about science or life or research, anything like that. It's pretty cool.
Are there opportunities for learning outside of the classroom, like in study abroad or internships and things?
There's definitely things like you get a lot of emails about them, but I haven't really, that's not my type of thing. I haven't really done anything, but there's definitely these opportunities if you're interested in them.
Cool.
Yeah.
During my time here, I participated in research and also through the biomedical engineering design program, and those have both been really great ways to engage with the Hopkins Hospital and meet people from, you know, across the country. And I've actually spun one of those projects into an entrepreneurial thing, so working with Fast Forward here, and there's a lot of ways to learn and kind of expand your knowledge. And there are resources, lots of different offices to do so.
There's a lot of opportunity for internships and research. I got involved in research really early. I'm already doing it, and study abroad it's pretty common. I know a lot of people who are studying abroad, but I can't really speak to it much because I haven't looked into it yet.
How do you like the location of Johns Hopkins in Baltimore?
Baltimore actually isn't like that bad as people make it out to be. I guess like make sure you stay safe and, you know, always be cautious. But I feel like if you have like a right like head on above you, like it should be fine. And I don't know, I guess I come from South Carolina, like kind of in the middle of nowhere. So like it's nice to be like in a city, I guess.
Yeah, I really like the location. I miss the snow a little bit because I'm from like a little bit north, but the weather's like pretty much what I'm used to, so that's nice. And I like being in a city because it's like you have a lot of resources and you can just easily run to like CVS or Charter or like any like go out to like eat if you're sick of like the cafeteria food.
I think it's okay, because like it is still Baltimore. Like it's dangerous here. Like someone just got mugged, in the BMA, like a few months ago.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I think if you have common sense, you'll be okay. But in general, it's okay. Like I also went to the theater, like I don't know what it is, but the Baltimore City Theater to see Phantom of the Opera. That was nice.
Cool.
So like it has, and Hampton is great. But it's still Baltimore. Just remember that.
Johns Hopkins is known as being a research university. What does that mean to you?
I think just really expanding horizons of knowledge. I think people often think of research about just really going into lab, doing like more traditional biology, like wet lab research, but I've seen students do research in everything from like, reading historical documents and, learning about different cultures and just really bringing a lot of different areas, lots of interdisciplinary thinking into the picture. So I think Hopkins being a research university really just means that it is really pushing at the forefront of knowledge.
So I didn't start out with research being a big part of my life. It wasn't until I got here that I found out about research, and I got involved in research, and I discovered it's something that I really like to do. And although research is hard, things don't always work out, but just the prospect of discovering something yourself and taking steps to experimentally test things and hypotheses, that's really cool.
What does your typical Saturday or Friday night look like?
Friday nights I usually spend with my dance team, and Saturday nights I might go out with my friends.
Love hanging out with friends, exploring new places in Baltimore. Baltimore's a really great city. Lots of good food and art, and really into like art and theater, so that's always fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling with the guys, I guess. Maybe watch a movie, play some Xbox, and just having fun.
I usually go out to a party with my friends.
So do you feel like there is still a social life for grad students or not really?
I think so, but you have to seek it. The GRO is a good way to connect with people, and I met with a lot of really cool people through the GRO.
Do you feel like there's a good balance between academic life and social life here?
So I think here it's what you make of it, and I guess for a lot of students, their academic life is their social life. So a lot of your friends come from from classes and stuff like that, from study groups, stuff like that. But there's also people who do a lot of social things, go out in the city, outreach, volunteer, stuff like that. And people always are down to hang out with friends, whether that's going to a frat party or going to a formal, those kinds of events.
How's the academic culture here? Do you think have you found it to be competitive at all? Or?
Personally, it's not been too competitive. The worst part about it is just I guess hearing people complain about how stressed out they are rather than which stresses me out more. But it's actually not overall too bad, I don't think.
How's the relationship between the students and the administrative staff? How do you feel like that works out?
I think there's definitely an effort on both sides to keep communication open and allow for opportunities for students to advocate for issues that they're passionate about, and I think there is a general amount of receptiveness to that. I know that's something that the administration is trying to prioritize now, and students are really looking to get more engaged in decision making, and I think that that's definitely important.
Do you know anything about the arts scene here, about performance and performing arts?
Oh, so I'm actually a part of a dance team here called
Cool.
Slam. So we're a hip-hop dance team. So performing arts here is, for those of us that participate, is a big thing to us. So it's really much of a collective thing where we just get together and, have fun and explore our imaginations.
Is there Greek life on campus?
There is Greek life, but it's not super pervasive, so if you want to be part of it, you can be, but if you don't have to be. Freshman rush is actually in the spring, so I've been thinking about rushing, but I'm not sure yet.
Not really sure, not really a big party guy, but
Yeah, that's cool.
my friends who are definitely, have some fun on the weekends.
Do you have a favorite part about Johns Hopkins?
It has to be the people, for sure.
Yeah.
Both students and faculty that I've worked with that have been really supportive and kind of helping me on my journey.
And if you had one piece of advice for people applying to Johns Hopkins, what would it be?
Really just make the most of the opportunities that you're given. I think it can almost be overwhelming knowing like how much there is to do, but really at the end of the day, everyone here is so unique and brilliant in their own way, and just getting to know as many people as you can and taking advantage of as much as you can while you're on campus is really important.
Be super honest in your application. There's nothing that Johns Hopkins is really looking for. I've talked to my friends and all of our essays are completely different, so don't stress it too much, just be yourself.
Just tell them your vision and what you want to use JHU for, because like you want to take as much from the opportunity as you can, right? So if you just send out a bunch of applications and like the school's not really connected to how your vision will work, then the school's not going to see why you would want to be here.
I would tell them to just like focus on yourself. Like if you were to like come, I guess like yeah, like when you're here, like you can have fun. Just like focus on yourself. Like don't let other people like bring you down. Because especially freshman year, a lot of people are adjusting. So a lot of people are kind of like sad and like maybe like complaining. But like at the same time, there's a lot of people that are having a lot of fun. So you just need to like find those people and like you'll have fun.
I think best thing you can do is always speak from the heart, because if this is what you want, whether it's to become a doctor, become a researcher, go into econ, finance, go into tech ventures, stuff like that, whatever you want, this school can help you get to it. So just speak from the heart and talk about your interests and what your future goals are, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
So if you could go back and do it all again, would you still go to Johns Hopkins?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Definitely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was the best option for me at the time, so.
Yeah, there's nothing else that would have brought me to any other place but Johns Hopkins.
Good. All right, everyone, that's what students think about Johns Hopkins University. Thanks for watching.